Hey y'all, so I'm back with another message. As I told y'all, when I communicate things in videos, there's messages within the message for myself. So, based a couple videos I've done, I'm about to explain it in detail. As always, hope everyone have an amazing day. So in this journey, I basically explained how a lot of people basically took my energy and ran with it, and I've been a cleanup person in the whole process. In this process, I have taken my energy back from these people that have done things. So because of that, that's why I'm in a different level. So they cannot really see what I'm doing directly. However, when the more I came through my awakening, the karma start going on in these people's lives, slowly by little. So the higher my energy, the more you're gonna see things. So I did a video the other day, and I said, if you're gonna be me, be me. So what has happened is these people are around the world. There's people in that's not in the limelight that has stolen my energy. Okay, just let y'all know that I don't talk about it a lot, but there are people that you never heard of that have taken my energy. Okay, and the thing about it is, what's going on is this: when these people have taken my energy, they have been pretending to be me the whole time. Every single one of these people. What's going on is they're telling on themselves, because when I said if you're gonna be me, be me, you gotta be honest. You gotta tell. So a lot of them tell on themselves, and then after the situation over with, they like, why did I do that? Because you walking around my energy. But that's part of the situation. I'm about truth. I'm not about hate. Okay, that's why y'all seen a lot of ruckus going on, is because the truth of how everybody truly feel is coming out. So even people that don't realize it, there are a lot of folks, y'all, like I said, a lot of y'all are telling on yourselves, and you don't realize that you're doing it. But anyway, that's the main thing. Right now we cleaning out shop, and the only way we can clean out is you got to be honest. Okay. However, I realized that my energy is not just attached to people. I have to, my energy is attached to places and things. So right now, I told you in the last video there's certain things I'm not going to talk about anymore, because that's how they got me in the first place. Because I told them what they done, and that's how they was able to do certain things. So I'm just pushing forward. So right now, I denounce all my energy from any people, places, or things. Okay, I'm retrieving all my energy back from all documentations, all buildings, all anything that's materialistic in the world. I am requesting all of my energy back. Okay, I'm requesting all back. I gotta do it this way because energy is energy, and I gotta do it through the electronics, because that's how I attached it to everything. All right, this you don't have to worry about, because what's happening now is the old light that you had, the old candle is gone. Okay, it's gone. You have a new light. All right, and y'all know how flames are. They can start small and they can get bigger. So right now you have a different light. The only way your light can get bigger, where you can believe more in yourself, you have to believe in the things that I'm telling you, the directions and the words. I'm not going to do it anymore. Okay? Only ones that I will help are the ones that's lighting up their own fire. Meaning that you're putting so much love into yourself. You put in the knowledge into yourself. So think about a fire. You need wood, right? Wood. So you need to be able to be grounded in this world. You need to be grounded. You need to build roots in this world. And roots is what helps to build a strong foundation, so your candlestick can hold strong. And the more wood that you provide, means seeds, fruits, the more trees you can be able to keep your light going, so you don't be cold, you can be warm. Okay, and even the people that has done things, y'all have a light, but it's faint. You got to work twice as hard. So you got to go through a lot. Is that a bad thing? No. Everything that I told you in the last video that I had to overcome, that's what everyone else is going to have to do. You have to get to the point in the world that you realize that we're all human beings. Humans that are being on this earth, okay? So we got to be humane and be humiliated in a way that we understand we can be humble. And that's how you become a humanitarian. And being a humanitarian shows growth. And when you show growth, now your seeds can actually be grow to the way it need to go. Okay? That's how we... And what's so funny, that's crazy, because the other day I saw Trump and he had Triple H behind him. That's weird. I think it was Triple H. So, you gotta be a wrestler in your own life. Ain't that funny how things work? Wow. You have to be a wrestler in your own life. Okay? Stop fighting fights that ain't yours. This once you complete this fight, everything else around you gonna work together. Okay? So don't be blaming your politics and blaming all of this and blaming that. At the end of the day, if everyone is focused on the outside, then we're not able to heal the inside. So when it comes to, I know we still gotta have laws and stuff like that, but when you look at things, look at it as, is this helping us to grow or keeping us stumped? You know, like a stump in the ground where you just cut it off and the tree can't grow anymore. Once you cut the tree down, that's a stump. You can sit on it, that's it, but ain't nothing else. It can't grow. But think about how flowers, when you have flowers, you can cut them, but a lot of times they can still grow back. You understand? So when it comes to politics and different things in the world, I know we have a lot of things that we want, but the thing about it is you got to ask yourself, do I want this because it's going to help me, or is this or do I want this to cover up my truth? It's like abortions. I'm gonna throw it out there. That's the first thing that popped in my head. Abortions. Reason why a lot of people want abortions is because they know they're having sex with people they aren't supposed to have sex with. Those are ones that really is fighting the hardest for. The ones that actually getting raped and stuff, those are ones that's being overseen. Do you understand me? But if we heal ourselves, then we don't have to worry about rapes anymore. You understand me? We don't have to worry about incest anymore, with people raping the family members or random people raping people. The only reason why y'all want abortions is because you want to be free to be able to have sex with whoever you want without the consequences. There's consequences to it. We shouldn't have abortions. Okay? I already told you about what I've been through in my life, so I get it, I understand. But when you start going out of the way to kill a child, then you killing yourself. Okay? It's like our education system. Okay? Are we putting the money for the education to help our kids to learn, or are we just putting the money for our sports and entertainment? Because if they don't understand who they are, how can they understand where they're going? So what are you really worrying about? Are you looking for something to laugh at and be able to be entertained by? Or are you looking for a society where people can work together and help each other? You got to ask yourself that. It's like public assistance. You understand? Is it the fact that you want public assistance so you can sit down all day and never do anything, never provide help to the world, where you just keep getting assistance to stay in somebody else's housing? Or is it because you need it so you can grow, so you can be a better person, so you can get your own and be able to provide for your own family? It's that type of thing. You got to ask yourself, why is it that you are approving the laws or one of the laws that we have? You understand me? It's like police officers and stuff. When it comes to crimes, are we providing crimes where if a person go to jail for like say for example weed, right? It's a herb from earth, right? Natural herb. So you putting people in jail for 20 years for that, but then a sex offender only get 3 years. Are you doing it because you trying to make sure that you provide more people out here that can hurt people, or are you providing something for people out here that they can just, because I'm gonna let you know, we can actually help heal some people. You understand? You gotta know, how much you need or whatever. No one hold up, no one to fold it. But look at our crimes. You understand me? Like loans. Are we providing the right resources so we can be able to get loans, so we can be able to buy buildings and stuff and buy homes or buy properties and stuff so we can build better? Or you getting it just so you can be able to say you got a couple dollars to your name? You understand me? It's like that. We got to get to a point to ask ourselves, why are we providing laws and providing things in this world just to hinder us or to help us grow? I understand our hard-working people want the little help, so whenever they go through something, they have these options. But then you got the ones that are lazy and don't want to do the work, getting the benefits, and now the ones that working are the ones that have to do, are the ones that have to do the cleanup. We have to work together. You understand me? And I understand we are tired. Everybody's tired. But you're not physically tired. You're spiritually tired because you don't know who you are. Your spirit is drained out here. Because your spirit because you don't want to connect to your spirit, how can you be able to connect to the direction you need to go? See, we can be healers. We're all healers. You want to know how we are all healers? Because you can heal yourself. You can heal yourself. Are we allowing ourselves to have medication all around the world just to keep us where we can say we have an issue and not fix it? Or do we really have an issue and we need some extra help? See, everything that I said can be still used, but how you use it is the way we go. You understand? You can't sit back and be mad on one side and then be happy on the other, only when it pertains to your life. It's like, long you get over, that's all that matters. And then you blame everyone else. Well, you gotta realize that you have to compromise. That's the way of the world. We have to make a compromise, because guess what? The same person that worked their behind off and worked super hard, and then life hits. Say for example, a family member gets sick and now they can't work anymore, right? And they got to use some money to pay for that family member doctor bills, right? Now they lose that company. Now they need to be on assistance. Now they need extra help. So we're not going to have the assistance there for those people. But then you got the person that is in their life, in their good mind, mindset, body, soul, right? And they just sitting on the couch all day long and getting free money. That's not how it's supposed to go. Even for myself, I took myself off of all the different things. I don't have nothing attached to me, because I know deep down I'm a well-willing body. I can go out here and work. So I don't have the insurance. I don't have the food stamps. I don't have no type of assistance, because that would be wrong for me to receive something, a government assistance, knowing I can go do something. Yes, I am directed to do videos, and yes, that can put me and my family in a situation. But when I know that I'm getting the knowledge to acknowledge what I need to do, then I'm always secure. But if you're not acknowledging that and you only doing what you want to do, you always in help. You in lack mode. Okay? So even for myself, I have to acknowledge, okay, just because it's there don't mean that I need to use it until I do the steps. So say for example, if I'm in a situation right now, if I didn't have money to take care of what I need to take care of, I have a choice. I can override what the spirit is telling me and stop believing and be in lack mode and go out here and get a job just to make ends meet, or believe in the spirit when the spirit said, I got you. You got exactly what you need. So that means if I get $100, then I need to make sure that with the tax included, if $100 with everything I need, that means cleaning supplies, food. I ain't talking about getting some new jewelry, because you see how old my stuff is? Old stuff. I haven't bought on new clothes in a minute. So you telling me, okay, God, you giving me $100. I need to make sure I get my cleaning supplies, his hygiene supplies, and food. All right? Right? That's all I got? All right, so now that means I need to pick out the foods, enough of food to be able to take care of that. But now I got to make sure with the food, dang, I can't get that item, that food item that I normally want. You know, I like this type of creamer. Now I got to go to the generic creamer today because that's all I can afford. I can't get that name brand item today. I got to go this. So sometimes you're going to have to calculate. You can't always get what you want. But long you got what you need, you're going to always be satisfied. And when you are getting what you need, guess what? The want's going to come, because the blessings come in the situation of being thankful. Okay? I know there's resources out here, and I could go and say, oh, let me go get food stamps, right? Right. Now I got extra food. But then at the same time, now I got the extra money. Now I'm being reckless with the $100 I have because I'm boastful, or I'm not being thankful for the 300 that the food stamps can provide for me. Now that $100 I have, now I'm spending it on name brand clothes or something, some name brand shoes, because I'm being lazy and accepting assistance there, and I'm not growing. Do you understand me? How can you get out of the situation? So if you are going to be in that situation where you are on that food stamps and that's the situation you're in, then the $100 you keep receiving, you save that, get your needs. So if my needs cost up to $30, I'm at $50. Now I know I'm saving $50. And I keep saving that $50 until I can be able to get off that assistance. And once I get off that assistance, then I can be able to buy my own groceries. You got to build yourself up. You got to do some type of form of work. You can't keep sitting back on your butt being lazy and sitting back and saying it's the world's fault, it's the government fault. Look, I'm cheating the government. No, you are cheating yourself. Do you know where you really could be at if you put the energy within yourself? But I love being in the projects. I love being in trailers. I love being in, because this is where I'm from. This is all I know. Well, learn something else. Be something else. But if my energy is the thing that have to get you everywhere, then you ain't gonna ever know anything, because someone is always doing it for you. It's no different than the Bible. It's a book. You read it. Now what you gonna do with it? You can go in it and read it over and over again every single day and still don't know nothing. But in order to know something, you got to know someone. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.